Stacks, what's up, brother? What's going on, man? Joe, what's up, buddy? And I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good, man. Just messing around. How's things going on your side of the world, man? Might be having to roll some gems here pretty soon. Some guy, what's up, brother? Yeah, I gotta break my dry spell. We haven't been doing so good drop wise. I gotta break it. What terror zone we in? Ooh, we got Andy. I might have to switch to the Sork for a little bit. Might have to break it up, switch to the Sork, and do some Andy runs. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to switch. It did, yeah, it's 301. We might have to bypass Trav for a minute. There's certain ones I kind of like to do, and that's one of them. Of course he's physical immune. And Holy Freeze. Yeah, I'm still rocking the Ariats. What's up, Bob? What's going on, man? Nice stacks, man.
I can't carry anymore.
Congrats to you. Keep pushing, man. Keep pushing. You sound like you might be over the hump. Oh, wait, what? I didn't even see him there. That was a little weird. Every once in a while, those dudes glitch out and they just like stand there. Some guy, man. That's rough. I mean, I don't know how I would have dealt with that. It was hard enough seeing my dad like physically incapable of doing a lot of the stuff he wanted, but like he was sharp mentally still. So yeah, that would have been tough.
I can't carry anymore.
We're gonna switch. Let's run a little bit of Bob. We did. Yesterday was an Amazon day as far as torches. We had a couple of good Amazon torches, or at least one really good Amazon torch, like an 1820, somewhere around there. Yeah, that's true, Eric. I did, man. Eric technically won his Enigma back. I hear your stacks. $100, $150 to me sounds like a decent buy. The stacks, as people get in, there's a couple guys here that are pretty serious whiskey connoisseurs. They might have some suggestions. I'm definitely not one. I feel like, well, it might have been Liam, not Can. I think Liam he was big on whiskey collection. He had whiskeys. Jerry might be. I think Jerry might have been one that knew a decent bit about whiskeys. So if you see him pop in, you might want to ask him. Yeah, Liam for sure was the one that was big time, but I think Jerry was too. All right, let's make sure we got all our gear. Yeah, we got everything. Let's go do some Andy. Liam was a high-end collector. Like he was really big on collecting. We're definitely bouncing off Jerry. I'm pretty sure him and Liam had kind of a connection on the whiskey stuff. So like Bob might have some. Yeah, there you go. Bob might have some suggestions. I'm not a whiskey person. Dill pickle whiskey. Oh my god. I gotta be honest, dude. That sounds horrendous. I don't know why I'm going over there. See, like Old Forest, I've never even heard of it. It's definitely not my wheelhouse. Honestly, the only thing I remember about whiskey. Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you all this. Like Crown Royal, is that considered whiskey? It's kind of a blend, isn't it? Still falls under whiskey, though, right?
I can't carry anymore.
I'll give that away. I'm doing drop games where I'm just going into like freebie games and dropping like random things. You spelled it right. No, I think. Well, you spelled it twice. I think the second one was con. Well, now I'm not sure. Um, no, I think it was like cognac's like. Isn't cognac like similar to brandy? Isn't that the case? Hey, what's up, Jerry? Yeah, I thought it was. No, Crown is definitely. I think you would still put it in the whiskey family. Yeah. Well, here's what spun it up, Jerry. And I told Stacks to maybe ask you because I seemed like you and Liam had dove down the whiskey conversation. He was looking for a whiskey to try to sip on for his birthday, like I guess a new one he hadn't tried before. That's funny. That was the immediate question. I think he said 100 to 150.
Thanks.
Um. Oh, no, there's Stacks. He's responding. Y'all, I know y'all dove down the rabbit hole on this conversation before. It's definitely one I am not in the loop on. So I defer to more expert opinions.
I am overburdened.
Ooh, a facet. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's get a 5-5. Oh! Yeah, we did. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we did. Man, I'm telling you, Andariel, Terrorize Andariel just seems to hit different. I don't know what it is. I've been having good luck with this. With whenever that pops up, if I can catch it. All right, we gotta add that to the list already. Man, 5-5 light. Items. Here we go. That's definitely list worthy. I keep hitting that one. We're still pretty early in the tear zone. Might be able to pull out. I should kill that pack for sure. Why am I not casting? What the hell? That's weird. Alright, we'll do that as a giveaway. Do this as a giveaway. Or drop stuff. I'm doing some free drop game stuff. We're definitely going to have to cube today. And that's one thing I've never really delved into. What makes Scotch different from whiskey? Isn't the distilling process pretty much the same? Is it the ingredients? Or is there an actual difference in the distilling process? Demon limb. I'm going to throw that in the giveaway pile too. Screw it. Smoke the grains over a peat fire. Is that the only difference? So maybe the distilling process is the same, but preparation of ingredients is different?
Good day.
Oh, I'd imagine there's thousands, literally thousands of different distilleries for Scotch. You know, Jebediah. I would have originally said that, but I mean, there's a lot of companies around the world now that label their distilled product, I guess you would say, as Scotch. So I don't know if the moniker sticks now. I mean, I guess if you want to be technical. Now, I mean, there's like distilleries in the U.S. that are technically calling their product Scotch, aren't they? Or is that actually not the case? Yeah, whiskey's like the general term. I get that. Yeah, Bob, because this was the discussion we had with Liam when he was going to Japan, because he was talking about that and that it actually had been a thing for a while, but that they had like really become a thing. Scotch is a legal term. Interesting. Yeah, that's true. The Champagne argument, because there's like an area in France that's called Champagne, right? Right, right. Okay, I could kind of see the kind of the similarities in the argument there. I mean, they call their product champagne, but it's not truly champagne because that's only what technically comes from that area in France. True champagne. But there's even more than that because we're talking like legal terms. So, I mean, because is it like, can you trademark to a country? It wouldn't fall under trademark, right? Because I think that's just by company name or by company. Can you trademark by country though? That seems weird. I thought you had to have a private entity for well, no, not necessarily, I guess. Hmm. So would that mean that if you technically used the same recipe as Scotch, even if you got like the peat from Scotland, as you're saying, but you made it in Texas, for instance, can they put Scotch on the bottle? Can they put the name Scotch on the bottle, or do they have to call it whiskey, or do they put it in parentheses? Can they reference Scotch on it anywhere? It'll have to be called whiskey. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Kobe beef, you can't have. I mean, you could get, I guess. Well, it's not just regional, right? It's the way the cows are handled or fed. Is it a breed? Ah, single malt, because I guess that term's kind of associated with Scotch. It's, that's actually kind of interesting stuff. That's the kind of stuff I like to learn about. Wagyu is the breed. So, if you have a Wagyu breed in Kobe or Kobe, do you call it Kobe Wagyu? Can you double up on it? Wait, you could get gout from drinking? I thought gout was mainly a protein issue. Like I used to know this guy I worked with, and we were living in Wilmington, and his doctor told him to stop eating a lot of shellfish because he was getting gout pretty often. Oh, so just Kobe in general is Wagyu. Interesting. I've never actually had Wagyu at all. Never even tried it. One day. One day. Yeah, Jerry, I've seen some of that, like when they're talking about like how they're raised and fed and all that stuff. Sugar, interesting. Is gout somewhat is it somewhat hereditary influenced? I feel like there's some hereditary not issues, like some influence to that. Like you might be more perceptible. Is that a word? Perceptible? That doesn't sound right for some reason. But I feel like there might be some influence at least with that as well. But for some reason, it didn't sound right. Oh wait, did you just ask him, Super? Susceptible. Maybe that's the word I was looking for. Yeah. Whatever I was saying, it didn't sound right. It just didn't sound right. Too much fat. Well, I'm kind of a fan. Like I enjoy, and there's a lot of people that don't. I enjoy fat on my steak. I think it enhances the flavor, but some people can't stand like the texture of fat, and it just drives them nuts. So I kind of get that. Yeah, I mean, there's ton. I mean, because they talk about the marbling of the Wagyu steaks, and it's because of all that fat marbled into the meat. But see, I'd probably be a fan of that. Just the way I like my steak. Like my favorite cut of steak is actually like T-bone or porterhouse, and there's a lot of fat on that cut. That's kind of like I don't like the leaner. No, Jerry, it did well. Now it started with the whiskey. Then we got into kind of the trademark thing, which pulled Wagyu into the conversation, which then pulled Kobe beef into the conversation, which then it just went off from there. Oh yeah, dude, a fatty pork piece of oh my god, man. Yeah, I'm 100% on that one. Now, I did try this. I have never tried it before. And the past couple of times we've had steaks recently, I've never tried it. I did um, I got a cast iron skillet. I did the fast sear, and then I did the butter, and just kept turning it. I gotta tell you, that was actually really good. That was actually seriously good. I got to tweak around with the spicing a little bit, but overall, first couple attempts, man, on point. It's kind of my new favorite way to do. Yeah, I did the basting thing. Yeah, the basting. That's the word I was looking for. I did that like the fast base. You turn it every 30 seconds. Man, I got to say, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do a steak another way for a little while, because I kind of want to play around with that style of cooking it. I've always seen it done, like you see it in like if you watch any of the cooking stuff on YouTube, you'll see it. Yeah, that's exactly what I used actually. I used a little bit of rosemary and thyme and a little bit of garlic. Yeah, in the butter part, the butter based part of it, and just toss it back and forth. Man, yeah, we shouldn't have started the food thing that early. Yeah, that's on point. No, I had a friend of mine that was big on the sous vide method. I haven't tried it. He swears by it. Um, I haven't tried it though. Yeah, I've watched some of Guga's stuff. Oh yeah, Bob. I did. I poured on there and just let it sit for a little bit, or at least take a couple spoons and put it over the top of the steak and let it sit. Man, yeah, I don't know. We're starting this way too early. But that's been my go-to method the past couple of. Actually, I think I've done it 3 times now. I think I've done it three different times. I mean, I've always heard about it, but I was like, I always like it on the grill. But this rivals grill cooking. It does. It does rival some grill cooking. Or grill steaks, anyways. I was a little leery because I mean I've always been like for steaks it's always like put it on the grill. Um, but yeah, I can't complain about this. It was pretty good. But man, I gotta tell y'all, steaks are just like even like some ribeyes or something. Man, steak is expensive now. Birria? I don't know what that is. Birria. Yeah, I definitely don't recognize that.
It's locked.
I have to pay attention for a second, not look at chat. And get me killed. I've died way too much on this sort. Something a little. I haven't got. Oh, an ethereal one. Interesting. Ah, Mark died. Light gold is an issue now. Dollar taco day. Slow cooked short ribs and a spicy pepper sauce. Oh my god, that sounds good. That sounds good. Smoking. Right. That's probably gonna be my dinner tonight. Oh man. You don't even need them. Well, what are you running trav with, Timothy? Eric, but you're in Texas, right? Y'all are growing all the cows. Yeah. I mean, Tim, I don't even rock a Merc. I've been doing all my trav runs without a mercenary. It just gets in the way. Do you have a build that you want to try and use? Like, I guess it depends on the build. I think most guys that are going to run mercenary will rock, or will probably go Warcry. But if you're going to go like Frenzy or even like Berserk or Whirlwind, you won't even need a Merc. Yeah, Eric, it's been pretty pricey, dude. Ethereal Gardens, a Guardian is actually not a bad Merc setup. We'll hang on to that for now, just for the hell of it. Oh, well, I mean, you're going to be playing Barb though, so you should have points to battle cry yourself. Yeah, that's true, Super. It's rough, man. And every time I see gas creeping down a little bit, you get kind of excited, and then it goes right back up the next day. It's like, Jesus, man. Oh, let me get my Merc. For my Sork, I like to have the Merc. For my Barb, not so much. Some Frosties, we'll give them away. Yeah, Bob, I wish I could do that. Wait, I just don't have. I do have a chest freezer, but it's not that big. It's one of those half size chest freezers. My dad used to do that. My parents used to do like the half cow thing all the time. Oh, check out this circlet I gambled. It's not bad. Pretty basic, but it's not bad. I wish the resist would have rolled a little higher. But we gambled our first 220. I mean, a half cow I'm trying to remember. It's a few $100, isn't it? Like upwards a few $100. I mean, you usually get a lot of meat that lasts you a while, but the outlay at the beginning is a little higher. Is it that much now? Yeah, I know. In the end, though, you pay way less per pound for sure. But yeah, you got to have that upfront cost, which can be prohibitive sometimes. But in the long run, especially it depends if you eat that much beef. We do um, a decent bit. I think it does, some guy, because I want to say when my parents got it, all of it was separated and already cut and everything. Chico, what's up, man? It's beef time today. Well, it's a little early for that, so we're just driving up everybody's hungers. Yeah, stop, Mike.
Hello.
It's kind of funny. I don't think you see that anymore. It used to be back in the day, you'd have those guys going door to door actually selling meat like that. I haven't seen it in a long time. I'm assuming they probably don't do that anymore. What am I doing? Why did that weapon switch? Wow. I didn't even realize I killed her. Where'd she die at? Did she do a no drop, or she was in the middle of that stuff? She did a no drop, didn't she? What are you talking about, Jerry? Did not do that up north? Man, this goes way back. This goes back at least into the 70s. Not a. It's a decent little charm. Defense is kind of whatever. Yep, that's exactly it, Eric. Yeah, they literally have the freezers in the back of the truck. 100%. Yeah, that was a thing for a long time. I just hadn't seen it in a while, but apparently they still do it in some areas. Should at least kill these, see if we get asunder. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I can't carry anymore.
Tomac, what's up, man? Yeah, some guy here, you man. Time for some whiskey and steak. Oh man. What should I do next? Should I stick with Firewall for a while? It's still not technically completely built out yet, but it's getting close. I mean, it does okay. Half hour? I hear you. It's a Monday. Just trying to break up some of the Monday blahs for you guys. So we'll talk about whiskey and steak. Oh, and don't forget gout. A little bit about gout. Actually, some pretty painful stuff though, from what I've heard. I think the common treatment for that's like prednisone. I think that's that steroid stuff that kind of knocks you for a loop. I don't even want to know, Tomac. I don't even want to know. No, I feel like you don't talk about like your bathroom antics in other streams, man. Or maybe you do, and that's why you get banned. Maybe that's why Ginger cut you off. Man, oh, that's gonna. Well, CB's gonna get 4 with a Larzik, but it's just a durability one. Didn't you get banned from Ginger's chat? Or no, wait, that was Bob too, wasn't it? Anybody want that? I don't think it's worth anything. Since it just did durability. I'm just going to chunk it. Most people don't like to use CBs anyways. Nah, I feel like you told me you got banned somewhere. Yeah, it was something like that, Eric. No. With Bob 2 and Ginger, there was a PvP incident. I think I don't remember. It was something along those lines. Wait, smoking? Really? I thought you were a pretty big fan of. Oh wait, no. I'm thinking of what? Who was it? It was somebody else. Not you. It wasn't you. It was somebody else. What is Ginger up to? I hadn't seen anything out of him in a while. Is he still playing D2, or did he try to do the D4 move? Oh, he's D4 now? Gotcha. Yeah, I thought he did, but, you know, there was a lot of people that fell off of that, myself included, after, like, the first season. I mean, there's some people that like it. It's just not me. Damn, really smoking? That's a little rough. He popped into my stream one time when we were chatting about something. I don't remember what it was. I actually tried to log into D4 last night. I was like, alright, I'm going to sit down. It was kind of late. It's like, I'm going to try and I got like a barbarian up to 50. And I literally logged in. Hey, JD, what's up, buddy? I logged into D4, and I literally just logged out. I didn't even play. What's up, JD? Dude, here's what did it to me. Here's what actually did it to me, because I hadn't played it in a while, right? It's been 2-3 weeks. It was a perspective. Like I've been grinding a lot of D2 lately, so that overhead perspective of going into D4 was just I couldn't. I couldn't do it. Because this has been kind of an argument from the get-go, right? You're too zoomed in on D4. A lot of people were complaining early on. And I really felt it when I logged in last night. Because I've been playing a lot of D2. And I kept feeling the need to scroll out. And I was like, I can't even play it. And I logged out. I didn't even, like, move my character. I literally logged in, just looked at it for a second, just like looking at perspective. I was like, I'm just too close now, and just logged out. I don't know if I could do it. I had planned on leveling up. I was gonna do it, but I don't know if I can. Are you not doing that ball sork build, Stacks? That's kind of the meta, right? Hydra. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's kind of the point, right? Just a lot of times not to play the meta builds. I mean, that's kind of what I don't think there's a solid meta build for barbs. I don't think the builds have changed a ton for the barbarians. Like this season, I know like the super one-shot builds is the lightning ball. But I just went with barb out of the gate. And it pretty much feels the same. Again, I only went to 50 though, so I could be way off base. Again? Really? Really? We're gonna keep doing that to me. Oh, there we go. This can roll Schaefer's since we're on terror zone. Man, that one's gonna. I've yet to get Crown of Ages, and I've gotten dozens of these at this point. All right, so we could potentially get a Schaefer's here. More than likely not, but let's see. Stone Crusher, yeah. That's unfortunate. I still haven't gotten a Schaefer's for my Grail. I had one drop way back in the day, so I have gotten a Schaefer's before, but not in D2R. Oh, did you really, Jerry? I haven't had one in D2R yet, so I can't scratch it off my Grail. This one pisses me off. Anybody need a Grizz Helm? Otherwise, I'm just leaving it. Oh, on point. Now we switch back to the Horker. Nah, too late. That's what I'm talking about. Now we got Trav. We're getting some good terror zones today. Except now the Zealots aren't going to run away. I'll get another one here, Jerry. See, now the Zealots are going to chase me. And then we're going to have Might Trav. This one can get a little dicey. Those guys tend to hit pretty hard. And we got Terror Zone now, so they're hitting a little bit harder. All right, this is cool though. Man, 2 good tear zones in a row. What's the next one? It should be up on the site, right? Or wherever they got it. We get chaos next?
Carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Did you really, Tim? Oh, did we have chaos earlier? Damn it. There you go, Tim. If you already pulled a jaw out of Trav, you already won for the day. Actually, I think this is the first Trav tear zone I've done on the barb. Times I've been farming, I have not had good tear zone luck.
I can't carry anymore.
We're gonna have to zoom in for this one. There's a lot of stuff. Now, oh, that's right, Tim. You did. You said that yesterday. Neolithoc's next. Oh man. Wow, we're getting some good ones. Magic Sunders don't exist. It's crazy to me that I have yet to find a Magic Sunder. I don't understand. I mean, I don't want one. I wanted to get. That's what caused me to eat that stupid sandwich, was the fact that I didn't win that or didn't get that Magic Sunder. Because the original bet was all 6 Sunders in a week, and I got 5, and I've still not pulled the Magic Sunder.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
No, Stacks. It's just trauma. It's what's the psychobabble phrase these days? something trauma. I forget what they use these days. It's it is burned into my psyche eating that sandwich. Historical trauma? No, that's not the word. No, there's something. If there's it's the thing. It's basically they're almost it's almost like an inherited trauma. Like you have the trauma experienced by your ancestors. Basically, what it boils down to.
I can't carry anymore.
But there's some psycho, or not psycho, but some pseudo psychological terminology that's everybody's kind of throwing around these days. It's so weird. I'm just rocking a Scolders for the Magic Find. Literally just to add a little Magic Find. We're rocking a Scolders. Generational trauma. Yeah, Truth's got it. I'm pretty sure that's what I've heard.
Greetings. I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
No, I've heard that term as well. I actually don't know what that means. Explain to me what is that exactly? Epigenetics. I've heard that term thrown around, but I haven't like delved far enough into it. 'Cause, I mean, the whole concept just seemed a little. I don't know. I don't know how you explain it. It's almost like it's just making excuses for behavior sometimes. Dennis, what's up, brother? Simple enough. Which is then passed down, right? Yeah, I haven't looked at the science behind it. I mean, honestly, I don't care that much. It's just, I don't know. It just comes across to me as they're always looking for a reason to excuse bad behavior. That's kind of how it comes across. Am I missing one? Where's he at?
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
So we pulled some decent drops actually in Andorial, but Trav has just not been great for me. It's still fun to do. But the payoff hadn't been there for trav. There's, I mean, some of you guys have been really hitting it good though on trav. Y'all stealing all my RNG. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I couldn't because I was whirlwinding. That's the only thing with whirlwind. If you're in mid whirlwind, you can't hit a pot. There's no way I'm recovering that. I hear you, Tommy. It was just weird, man. Zero sugar fruit punch made. Oh man. No, I didn't want one. I just have never found one. Did I not buff Zoral? Oh, that's dumb on me if I didn't actually. Yeah, because I mean, that would just be, that's just dumb if I didn't actually buff it up. Yeah, if I only had 1600, definitely didn't hit my buffs. Because I got maxed battle orders, so that'll do it. Wandering into a pack of council members with half my health, basically.
I can't carry anymore.
We got to pull at least one decent drop out of this terror zone. It's got to happen. Yeah, I guess so, Chico. I definitely got lit up. Come over here, dude.
I can't carry anymore.
Ooh, got some jewelry. Alright. What are we thinking here? No Gazan? I don't need to waste much time. We don't get this terror zone but for an hour. First Mars. Ugh. Whatever. I thought that I saw another amulet there.
I am overburdened.
A little bit of excitement before the disappointment. Yeah, as a real, terror zones are across the entirety, including like single player. There's a way to kind of fudge it around in single player, though. I don't know the exact specifics of that, but there's a way to maybe manipulate the terror zones, I think. Yeah, we're definitely cubing after. We'll do it after trav. Yeah, it's a system tie. Yeah, that's what it was. Might as well grab that one. Could disappear in like immediately, but. That's one thing that I've never cared for, is the ability to override a buff with a curse. I've never cared for the game logic behind that. It's never been that good. Should be just a buff debuff bar.
I am overburdened.
Now we're just getting into it. I figured we're already halfway through. Tommy, I don't remember what you're talking about. It's randoms are real. It does queue up, from what I understand, because there's a website that tells you what the next one's going to be. It does queue up the next terror zone, like, so people, the site that tells you what the next terror zone going to be. Apparently, there's they're data mining it somewhere that once it can tell you always what the next terror zone is going to be. It can't predict out any farther than that. So I think it's 100% random, but it picks once it spawns the terror zone. It goes ahead and queues up the next one. So the websites that are going to tell you what the next one's going to be, it's getting that data somehow. So you will always be able to know what the upcoming terror zone is going to be.
I can't carry anymore.
But outside of that, I think by now the sample size would have been big enough that if it was in a specific order, they would have had it figured out. So I'm pretty sure it's just 100% random.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Jeb, what's up, buddy? You got your barb going on now? Tommy, what I say about Amazons? I vaguely remember talking about Zons, but I don't remember what it was about.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Got all that gold back already. Is this the one? I saw somebody saying, I think it's this one that's a great no, it's not this one. There's one of those clubs that's actually a really good weapon for Smiter. It's got like crushing blow. It had like prevent monster heal. It was like a bunch of different ones. Hey Cam, what's going on, man?
Hello.
Orc you 451. All right, Tommy, is a deal. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it was like a early before you could get a grief type of thing. Yeah, Jeb, I thought it was that one, but obviously not. But yeah, it actually had really for a did I already dump it? For a Smiter, it was actually had like all the decent stats for it.
I can't carry.
And again, it would be for like early on, if before you can make a grief. Did I get everything? Maybe it's Flesh Render. That might be the one, Eric. I'm sure it'll drop. I guess that's kind of the case. I will sell you gear for super chats. Oh, man. Get away, dude. I'd prefer that Zealots just ran away. Did we not get anything?
I can't carry
That's a
anymore.
boss, isn't it? Yeah. Just to make sure. There's too much stuff in here. Alright. Are they, Jeb? Yeah, I've looked at them a couple times when I was curious. Like those guys, when the guys were spawning declone all the time, it's like we kind of knew that they weren't farming those SOJs. So I was like, how much are they paying for them? Yeah, I'm sure they do, man. Yeah, I thought it was a boss right there. Offline yet? Really? That's well, I guess it depends on how. I mean, I went like an entire season without finding one, and y'all know how much I play. But for the most part, I usually hit at least one. Like I got one early this season. Like last season, I got like 3.
I can't carry anymore.
Like ever, Jeb? $0.28. Yeah, that's. I mean, it'll keep going down, because just for the declone spawn guys, they have just dedicated bots to farm Nightmare and Ariel, 100%. Because I mean, these guys are running hundreds of bots. I mean, they'll definitely like queue up a few of them just to do the guaranteed SOJ. Well, not guaranteed, but the more common SOJ drops just for that reason. Because I mean, those guys spawning declone are just buying them up. And since you need at least 100, well, you gotta get at least the 125. I mean, for one declone spawn, those dudes are going to spend what? 30-ish bucks? 30, 40 bucks? 25, basically, if you say 25 cent round it.
Can't carry anymore.
And 125, yeah, you're going to spend 30, 40-ish bucks to do it per declone spawn.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
First towel of the season? No. Stump gold. Yeah, I mean, I made a point though of trying to farm it just to see, how long it takes. So I have farmed them, and then just like random drops for the other SOJs.
Can't carry anymore.
Yeah, smoking. I had kind of thought about doing that one time, but I was trying to remember. I was getting a lot of rings for sure. Yeah, super. Yeah, there's um I mean there were guys that were literally just doing declone streams, right? I mean, uh what's his name? I think he's playing D4 now. The one that was always spawning them, that we'd always check to see if he was going to spawn declone. He wasn't a Korean streamer though. But he was doing like multiple at a time. Like in the course of a stream, he was spawning like 4 or 5 declones, which is hundreds of SOJs. So Heidi, yeah, it was Heidi.
I am overburdened.
OD, what's up, brother? I ain't seen you in a little bit. Yeah, those packs are fun to kill. A little much for a whirlwind. I mean, you can deal it easy enough. It's nothing to kill them. It's just it's way easier with a Sork to just blast them down for sure. Alright, after Trav runs, we're going to cube up. We're going to cube some charms.
I need a key.
Alright, Can. Maybe we'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, holiday times. Yeah, it gets a little dicey for just messing around, right? Oh yeah, Tommy. I did see that. That's actually kind of crazy, dude. That's actually a crazy. It's, for Tommy DM me yesterday right after the stream that he did you cube it or find it? He got a 15 all res 39 gold find charm. That's an insane charm. You cubed it? Yeah, that's an insane roll, dude. Now, I don't really need it, man. Fourth try. Yeah. That seeing something like that cube up is always cool, right? Stop running. Fanaticism, my favorite.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Wow. We're just not hitting it. Doombringer? Yeah, that's kind of cool to see. Yeah, Exile would be nice to make. We're rocking a smiter for our torch runs. For the stream. I mean, he does okay. I mean, it's not like he's gimp, but Exile's just, that's like turns Ubers into easy mode. Are you only playing non-ladder, OD? I know you don't have a lot of time, so it kind of sucks to play ladder if you can't dump a little bit into it. Ah, I forgot to dump my money. Is it? I thought there was an actual hammer class. Isn't there a club hammer mace? Am I wrong on that? I don't remember.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Come on, Trav. Ah, I hear you, OD. Have you tried anything new? Or are you just so gimped for time, it's just jump on when you can? Like game-wise, have you played anything new? I'm gonna have to come up with something for like later on in the season. Doing trav is all fine and good, and I mean I enjoy it, but I feel like when the season just kind of hits its natural end, I'm gonna have to find something. Maybe we'll do a. How far can we get in StarCraft ranked? StarCraft 2. Haven't played in 10 years. How far can we get? I do love that game. I've been watching a lot of it lately. Ooh, well, now Civ or Age? Because, like, Civ would be boring to watch, right?
I can't carry anymore.
Age might be okay to watch. I have never even looked to see if anybody even streams Age of Empires. I'm assuming they probably would. Or at least a few people streaming it.
I can't carry anymore.
Maybe there'll be something new that comes out. Maybe something like that. Yeah, Civilization, Tomac. It would be it's turn-based strategy. That would be mean. I don't know about watching that. I love playing Age. Age is in my top 5 all time. Like Age 2 specifically. It's top 5 all time games for me. And I still mess around with it. Every once in a while, me and a couple buddies will do some comp stomps. But like, you got to get to another level to actually start taking other people on. Jerry, granddaughter's great. Actually, 2. The baby one, it's kind of funny. She's a very happy child, but she doesn't like anybody but her mother. She tolerates her dad. It's kind of funny. It torques my wife to no end that she can't handle this baby. I mean, and she's getting she's like 9, 8, 10 months old now. But she does not like anybody else touching her except for her mother. But she's not like a sourpuss kid. She's like always in a good mood, smiling, unless somebody else touches her. The other one's already a handful. Holy jeez.
I can't carry anymore.
You talking about Age, Jeb? Yeah, the build orders, man. Well, especially if you want to talk about build orders,
I can't carry
StarCraft is where the build orders are just, it's on next level. I mean, these guys are timing it out to the second on their build orders. It's pretty insane. Age can be that way for sure. But I feel like if you want to dive into like builds and stuff, StarCraft 2 is just absolutely insane. when he sees food, like not wanting to eat. Because I mean, I feel like a lot of toddlers get that way. Holy man, I remember when my son was like that. Tommy, my wife and I still play 7 days a lot. It can get slow because of the farming aspect of 7 days. That's the slow part. It is interesting, but there's a lot of dead time. Like nobody wants to see somebody mine ore. Age of Empires is it's a strategy game. It's real-time strategy. You start with literally like, I think depending on the civ, most civs start with 4 villagers and a town center, and you got to build up, get an army, and defeat your opponent. Oh, he wants. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of the opposite. Like if you've ever seen StarCraft, it's kind of in the same vein. Or Warcraft 3, same type of game as those, but it's based off of different types of civilizations. And like they keep adding new civs, like the Age 2, which is almost as old as D2. The Microsoft still updates Age 2 pretty significantly, which that was that whole conversation. You might have missed it. We were talking about hopefully with the Microsoft acquisition, the way they treat and handle Age 2, maybe D2 potentially could get some of that kind of love. Would be pretty cool. Because it's basically in the same era when it came out as D2. And they still, like, do a lot of content updates. So, you know, we could hope maybe once everything gets straightened out with the acquisition, maybe Microsoft will look at D2 in the same light. That would be cool. Yeah, Jeb, it's cool. And that's part of one of the things with Microsoft taking over that I'm hoping maybe there's some potential to them revitalizing where the state of where D2 is right now. So, never know. We could always dream, right? Yeah, I played StarCraft Brood War for forever too. Yeah, some kind. I mean, we can hope. I mean, it could happen. Never know. I just have I have some hope for it just because Microsoft is doing that for a game just as old as D2. And I would say, you know, popularity wise for those types of games, Age 2 and Diablo 2, I mean, back then they had huge audiences, and they still have a really dedicated player base now. So I'm hoping that Microsoft recognizes that and kind of maybe treats it the same way as they treat Age of Empires 2. I loved Age 1. Age of Empires 1 was a really decent game, but 2, man, Age of Empires 2 just took it to the next level. It's so much fun. Stormgate beta is in December. 50 Cent? No, man. Tommy, you'd be surprised. A lot of these guys are in their 30s. Yeah, Zareel, I would not disagree. A lot of these guys, most of these guys, Tommy, we're at the upper end, dude. Most of these guys are a lot younger than us.
I am overburdened.
100%, which is kind of funny. Alright, I won't be able to pick up any more money.
I am overburdened.
Jerry, if that's the case, dude, I'm definitely down for looking at it. Worth a shot, right? See, most of these guys are in their 30s. That's exciting. Maybe we'll check that out. Yeah, because that's kind of the time frame that I'm thinking the D2 season's kind of start sliding. It's already kind of sliding. I mean, let's face it. A month in, usually into the season, is really where it starts to drop off. So it'd be cool to look at something, in the next month or so. Definitely check it out. Especially if it's the guys that did the original StarCraft. Because let's face it, StarCraft 1 and Brood Wars, man, that's iconic. Age of Empires 2 is another iconic. I would put those in the same vein, right? Like, as far as like some of the legacy games, StarCraft Brood Wars follow up, Age of Empires 2, Diablo 2. If you want to go into that time frame, I want to say like one that's like Civ 3 maybe. I was trying to think of what I was playing around that time frame. Those were kind of my go-to. Somebody mentioned Command and Conquer. That's another one that's iconic. That whole series. How much time I got left in this? I can't really pick up the gold, but I don't want to gamble just yet. I want to get a few more runs in, so we're just going to have to go max gold. Just not pick up. I mean, I'd be down for it. I mean, I still have it. I mean, I got it when we played, that time with Jerry, and I know you were in on it. There was a couple other people that popped in on it. Maybe this Friday? Not like regular time stream, but like maybe in the evening. We get some right now. Jerry, I will say Jerry is like at the top of his form in OG StarCraft. But this time I'm gonna warm up. Oh, did you really, Jib?
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, I know. Comparatively, let's just say that. Because, yeah, you took us to school on that one. Comparatively.
I am overburdened.
45? Is it up to that many, Jeb? See, that's what I'm saying, man. Because I want to say when that game launched, it was maybe around 20. And the game... can one of you guys look up when Age of Empires 2 originally launched? I think it was after D2. Or, yeah, I think it was after D2. 97, so it was before. Or is that the first one, Jerry? There was an Age 1. Age 2 is the best of the series. 99. Wow, so it was before. Think about that. 99, and Microsoft still updates it to this day. I think it did get a graphics revamp, if I'm not mistaken. I think they even did that. And let's be honest, I mean, they are going to own Diablo 2. So, maybe. Maybe it could happen. Who is healing? I would love to see what the numbers are when D2 like this, even this last season with no updates. I'd be curious to see what kind of people were playing or came back to start the season, even for this one. Because I'm telling you guys, the Diablo 2 player base is not small. I mean, comparatively to the newer games at launch, it's you know, it doesn't line up with those kind of numbers, but. I mean, that consistently come back to play the new seasons and just play. Ooh, wow. That's pretty damn close, Joe. Yeah, Jerry, it did. I remember it would literally have players playing right now or so. Stop. Zoriel, I don't know who is the actual studio though. I've always ever seen just Microsoft on the Age of Empires games. I don't know that. I'm sure there is a studio, but I don't know if it's like a named studio that actually updates Age. A 3715. We were just talking about this when Joe said the other day he got a 40 or showed us the 4015 he got. The best I'd ever gotten was like a 1520 something. Let's face it, that's a damn good jewel. That's like list worthy. Ensemble, okay. Yeah, I do remember that. But I think Microsoft bought them way back, didn't they? I think it's been under the Microsoft umbrella for a pretty long time. Right, exactly, Jeb. This is the one you don't mind socketing in. this is the one you don't mind throwing in something. So it's been a pretty good while. Because, yeah, I think Microsoft's been kind of running things on the Age of Empires stuff for a while. And again, like I said, they've done a bang-up job with adding new content. Some Marowalks. It's always handy to keep a pair of these. It's a bad roll, but you want it for like the life tap if you need it. It's kind of cool to have the life tap charges. In a little bit, I'm gonna gamble and cube first because I'm maxed out on gold.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, we're done on this one. It's a pretty good finish though. We got a 30 or a 3715. Oh, the remaster. Well, yeah, I assume so. I mean, it gives me hope that D2 might actually get some reasonable updates once Microsoft fully gets their hands into things. And hopefully they fire Rod Ferguson. I'm going to put that on the list. 3715 Jewel. Alright, we're going to cube next, and we're going to gamble, and then maybe run some Nilithok. Yeah, put it on the list. I might chunk those later. Alright, I'm gonna put this over here because that's just a crazy jewel. Best I've found in that framework. Alright, let's switch to the Paladin to gamble and cube. I don't think Nord's here. Nord's linked that part of the stream where he's showing off his tattoo. Yeah, that was a little cringy. Alright, here we go. Let's cube some. Oh wait, I can move all these over. I got all this space. Let's just move all these over. So this is 36. So we're going to gamble a little over 50. Or not gamble, but cube a little over 50. What you talking about, smoking? It's cool to look at. Don't mean anything, but it's cool to look at. What's max poison you can get on a grand? I mean, I know everybody wants the 451s, like, for the max poison damage. Can you not get higher than that with a grand? With a double affix roll? I've never really actually paid attention. Oh, the campfire. Oh, my God, man. I've watched part of that. I just couldn't deal with it. Hey, there's cold skiller. Not bad. Cold skiller. I guess we're going to get a plane. That's a good one to get. Peak home, cold skiller. Light skiller plane. Yeah, we'll stop there. 301. Yeah, I don't know, man. At that age, attached just not going to be cool. Alright. We got a cold skiller. That's not horrible. Just gamble off some of this real quick. It was just weird. It was just a little cringy the way he was. Wait, just the way he did it. I don't know. He just comes across to me as a little bit of a clown. Yeah, smoking. It was just weird to me, dude. I mean, I watched that and I was like, oh. I mean, how old is he? He looks like he's in his 50s, right? Just getting a tattoo at that age for a video game. What would be bad is he got that tattoo and then they fire him. Yeah, well, Jared, that's what I mean. It was just weird, just the way he did it. it was just, it was just weird. No way. Yeah, well, I mean, the whole meme was that he was a Necro main. What's up, Adria? So right. It's like his whole shtick was I played Necro as long as I guess Diablo's been out. I mean, if you're that much into it, why haven't you got one before? I honestly wouldn't put it past him that he did do it just for BlizzCon. Maybe it wasn't even real. Adria, there's 6. Right? Maybe it wasn't even. Maybe it was a fake tattoo. No, I just like to collect guitars. Joe. That would actually have been funnier. Alright. I don't even think he really. You didn't really get a good look at actually what it was. Maybe he like tweeted it out or something. I mean, he just like kind of pulled up his sleeve a little bit on the video. I mean, I guess it could have been a necro. You couldn't really tell. All right, so should we do Pub Neelathok just to see how many people die? Truth, man, I hear you, dude. Adria, that's my moniker. I go by Winder or Winder Guard. Where'd you get it, Truth? Did you get it in Trav? Yes, I had a drink already sitting here ready. About a sun drop, though. Nice. I hear you, man. You know, I can be honest. I don't know that I've ever done pub Neelathok runs. We should check it out. Who wants to make it? Jerry, make it. I know you're doing them right now. I'm not sure how to play this one though. We're talking like clearing the whole level, doing a run to it. How would that work? What'd you start with? Win one? Alright, if you want to tempt fate with a Pub Neelathox, join Win 1. What are you talking about, Jerry? Alright, you kill Ihork. I can't teleport, man. You're jumping across walls.
I am overburdened.
I'm on a pack right here. Yeah, exceptional base. Not worth. What is that? That's pretty nice. Oh, teleport. I didn't notice charges on it. Alright, hold on. It's only got 12 though. Let's just do packs. I'll cube a Lum rune up. No, Adria. Speedy Sorks.
I can't carry anymore.
Did I already do these? What level did we start on? Oh, I should be grabbing amulets. Just for crafting. Because these are all 95s. I'm not picking that up. I got my magic find on. Oh, wait, Enigma has magic find, doesn't it? Where's the way down? This is too big. Let's just do the let's just do Neelithox level. There's going to be packs in every wing. We'll be dealing with some poison though a lot of times. Stop dropping that. You're going to lose it. It'd be easier to run with multiple people if we did just the wing. Because that level's so big, man. We just spread out. Yeah, let's just do this. I'll just hork the packs. Yeah, like these. Some guy, do you like the straight lightning build? I've always preferred that over Nova. Tell Mac, you sure that wasn't on purpose, man? Oh, these fizz immunes. You know, I might switch my Sork to that after I get tired of Firewall. It'd be kind of fun to run that build. I haven't run it in forever, But that used to be my Chaos build. I tried Nova and I just went back to that one. Even after I got Infinity, I still just did that one. Alright. Oh yeah, she definitely did it on purpose. She definitely did it on purpose. You accidentally hit her wrist, she gonna bump you with a car a little bit. Nah, it ain't even that. Women get used to that kind of stuff, but if you accidentally close her like hand or wrist in the door or something stupid like that, yeah, she gonna bump you with the car. What was that? Oh, low one. Nice. My wife never let me live it down when I accidentally hit her with the a golf cart one time. Oh, it was pretty bad too. She actually got me back like that day. Like we were playing golf. I was showing her how to play golf. She actually really enjoyed it. And she was driving a separate cart, and she was behind her cart getting a club out of her bag, and I pinched her between the carts. I got too close and pinched her between the carts. You're good, some guy. Have a good one, buddy. But she hit me with a golf ball later on that day. I mean, it hit me good too. Like it literally left dimple marks in my leg where that ball hit me. Oh yeah, dude. It was a worm burner, low, fast, and yeah, it hurt. I mean, she got me good. I'll give her that. She got me good. It was pretty good distance, too. No, it wasn't on the shins, fortunately. Uh-oh. Is he still alive? Alright. Oh, you got TP up. And it was kind of my fault. I mean, I was like down I was down the hole a little bit, off to the side. I thought I gave her a pretty good bit of space, and man, she blistered one about 2 feet off the ground. It was screaming, and I tried to jump out of the way, and it caught the back of my calf. Holy jeez, it hurt. Just never get in front of other people playing. Even if you think you're at a decent angle and don't think they can hit it your direction, they will. I've seen the balls go in some crazy directions. That's actually worth re-rolling. I was playing with a buddy of mine. He actually hit the pin in another guy's hand, and the hole was nowhere near us. Like, we were on a tee box, and there's a hill to the it's a raised green. Not quite 90 degrees, probably about 70. It was a pretty good angle. I mean, you wouldn't think to hit it in that direction ever. And he shanked it. It crested the hill perfectly. And the guy was holding the pin for one of his buddies, and it nailed the pin in his hand. I mean, and it was literally 70 to 80 degrees. It was almost a 90. It was that much of a shank. It was pretty good ways, too. It was probably at least 100 yards to that hole. Oh, yeah, dude, it was insane. He quit playing after that. He just was like, I'm done. I can't. It was a pretty bad shot. He couldn't replicate that shot if he wanted to. No. And he didn't say anything, dude. He tried to play it off like, where'd that come from? That was just, it was so embarrassing. I had somebody hit into us one time, and they actually bounced through my my cart after I had gotten out of it. Dude, that one almost got kind of ugly. I don't see him anymore either. Is he on Twitch now? I thought I saw him on Twitch not too long ago. Yes, please. He's been early. Okay. I don't know, Jerry. I think I'm gonna run trav, man. I'm not feeling this. Oh my God, Tomac. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, no, I get it. I don't know. It's um, I'm just not feeling that one. Oh, I forgot to give you your. I'll give you your amulet back. Where should we stash these? We'll just put them here for now. Oh yeah, I'm sure you did, Tomac, especially if you threw her off the toilet. It's cool to see when you get the teleport charge to Amy, though. Oh wait, you put an amulet back on. Oh my God. To the point where she had a bump on her head, dude. Yeah, you needed to pay for that one. Alright, we gotta hold out hope that we get a decent trav drop before the end of the stream. Damn, Stacks, he calling you out in stream? Or in video? What are you doing to the man? Because you're playing one, or is he playing one? He played one for a little bit, didn't he?
I am overburdened.
Yeah, Stacks, we know, man. Oh, now you need to just stop. I'm probably old enough to be your dad. Now I'm really getting hungry.
can't carry anymore. I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Yeah, Jerry, I'm sure. Stacks. Oh man, I actually wish I'd have thought of that one. That would have been freaking hysterical.
I am overburdened.
See you, Zarel, man. Have a good one, brother.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Nah, Beans, I'm good, buddy. You done with the season? Did you beat everything? Where at we at when did the season start? We're past the 4-week mark, aren't we? We're about what, 6 weeks now? Okay, yeah. I hear you, man. Yeah, it's tough to beat wife aggro, especially if you can't get him to join you. Like, if you can get him to join you, then, you know, it's all good. But, yeah, if they don't do that, it gets tough.
I can't carry anymore.
You know, if we don't get this guy finding stuff, I might take a break and respec the to sort back to my old lightning build. from back in the day when I was finding everything in chaos, and do that for a little bit.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
It is Tomac, man. That's probably my biggest run of drops, was just a lightning build in chaos, man. I found so much stuff. Yeah, Dennis, it does, dude. Yeah, Tomac. I mean, that was the days. Man, I was getting obnoxious drops in chaos. I mean, like,
I am overburdened.
maybe that's what we need to be doing. Maybe that's the play. I know it doesn't really matter, but I have not been able to replicate the drops pre-ladder in any of the ladder seasons since then. I haven't been able to even get close. I think some guy has inspired me. And I was doing it without infinity. I mean, I got so many drops that I was able to make an infinity self-found. But we were just running straight lightning and just doing chaos runs. Yeah, I think it might be. I might do that for Wednesday. We might gear that. We might switch it up for Wednesday, and we're going to go back to old school. I mean, it's not an optimal build, but it just works so well for me.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, the density chaos is just a great place to run. Plus you got your seal bosses and packs, and then Diablo. But I mean, y'all gotta admit, my drops back then were just kind of stupid. If y'all were there for that, you remember how how stupid my drops were being chaos. And this was pre terror zones and all that kind of stuff. That's actually got me kind of hyped. I might switch up that build. We might test that. We're going to test that theory. Because a lot of people used to think it was just, it just wasn't good without infinity. But it did a surprisingly good job. Yeah, I know, Mike. But maybe that's how we reinvigorate it, right? I mean, Trav is still good, like fun for me. I just enjoy running it. But we just had an insane tear in chaos with the lightning sword. Yeah, it was five. It was 3-piece towel. I had a ton of charms though, and we got up to around. Yeah, it was exactly 500, wasn't it? I think I had exactly 500 magic find because that was kind of a meme for a little bit. I mean, I found so many high runes during that streak. Dude, where'd you come from?
Yes?
Phi socket crystal? Probably a CTA. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. We're gonna get the Sork set up for Wednesday. Seriously though, Jerry, if you're still here, man, maybe I don't know how your evenings are. Maybe Friday we mess around with some StarCraft. It'd be kind of fun. Whip it back out. I know Truth's down for it.
I can't carry anymore.
This guy's sneaking
I
out.
can't carry anymore.
Ethereal, yeah.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
I can't complain too bad. We've got a couple of decent drops today. In the jewel department. I got a 3715 jewel and a 5.5 light facet. So actually not horrible, but I trying to remember the facet came in Andariel Terror Zone. I think I got the jewel here. 3715 is the best roll I've gotten on like an IAS ED jewel.
I am overburdened.
I mean, we hadn't gotten skunked today for sure. I mean, we've done okay.
I am overburdened.
At least I found one. I did get my Shaco self-found. I always like to get that first one. If I need one for other characters, I don't mind trading or whatever for the ones after that. But I always like trying to find that first one. And I found it fairly early, maybe second week into the season. Definitely wasn't breaking any speed records, but I mean it wasn't too far off.
I can't carry anymore.
Tal. This is a Tal Amy. It's definitely telling me to do the Sork. That would have been funny. Bartux, whatever.
I can't carry anymore.
Tomac, I thought you always made dinner. Who's the better cook?
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Gotcha. Don't know what's the plan for tonight. We ate up the rest of the catfish stew last night, which was superb.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
I've never had beef tongue. It sounds gross. I mean, I'm sure it's not. There's a lot of people who eat tongue, but I've never had it. It just sounds gross. It's got a weird texture. Yeah, I'm just not much on eating organs. Like, I don't care for liver. I've never had heart, which I know. Here's the thing with heart. I've never tried it. It just comes across that it would be tough, right? Because it's like the theory, or not really theory, and it's kind of the case. Like, the less the muscles work, the more tender it is, and the heart just is constantly going. So to me, it would be tough. I don't know that that's the case. Nice, Truth. 451. You cannot complain.
I can't carry anymore.
And it might not be tough. To me, it seems like a heart would be tough. Nah, Dennis, like my dad loved liver and onions. I just never could do it. And like my wife will eat like chicken liver. I can't even do like chicken liver. Well, and it's a texture thing for me. It doesn't necessarily taste bad, but the texture just gets me every time. Wow, Tristan. Didn't we get Trist 6 o'clock yesterday? I feel like it switched to Tristram when I was getting off of yesterday. Alright, since I didn't call it, we'll do one more run after this one. We'll actually call last run for the next one. Get out of here. On a green, Jesus.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, Mike, it kind of is, isn't it? Alright, here we go. Last run. Yeah, I'm just not, I don't like organs of any sort. I haven't found one that I've cared for.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Is that everything? Yeah, it would appear. Alright, yeah, I think we're going to dust off the old Lightning Sork build for Wednesday, just to switch it up a little bit. I haven't played that build since pre-ladder, so Yeah, I think I'm gonna respec Ken. No, there's not a timeline. I should apply that. Like, I should move that repayment back to chaos if I'd run lightning. Maybe we'll do that. I hadn't seen Snipes in a couple days. Definitely, we'll continue it and get him hooked up. Who knows? It's about time for our RNG to switch up a little bit. Yeah, Stacks, talking about how much I don't like them. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Trying to think, I do have a Shaco, so I could do that. Yeah, I could trick. It's not gonna be tricked out, but should be able to get the Sork up and running with a lightning build without it being too weak. So we'll do that on Wednesday. No, the texture's still there, man. I can't. It's the texture. It's the texture. I don't think they taste bad. I can't get over the texture of liver. I don't think they taste bad at all. It's just the I don't know, the smushiness of it just gets me every time. So we'll see. I'm gonna definitely get it tricked up, so I'll be running it as soon as I get on Wednesday, and we'll see if Chaos pays us a little different. We'll go back to the old build, and see how it goes. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out. It was always fun. I'm hungry, and we started talking about food way too early, so I need to go eat. I will catch you guys on Wednesday. Sorry, Tommy. We're dipping. Later. I'll catch you. See y'all on Wednesday.